emerge triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious, our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by your anointed might. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Nwakita stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazia sume sumwe kwensu, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Nwakita, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Life on so situation is complex and the song does not capture all aspects. Let us continue to hope for justice and peace. Dun dun.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform on Facebook. Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu on Facebook. Ikechukwu Ezumezu on Facebook also. Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu also on Facebook. If you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to share our program and invite your loved ones. It's very important. And follow us. We're also live on Twitter. Benjamin Chukwu Dezume is on Twitter. We are live on Twitter. If you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to share the program and invite your loved ones. Inform them that Nwoke Otimbodombo Maazị Eziokwu nọ on air. Ka anyị wee kwakọ taata ọbụla ka anyị wee kwakọ na mbụ. Onye na-ekwu nke anyị ma anyị na-eme ọzọ ute eziokwu Chineke. We're also live on YouTube. YouTube, we are hitting to 700 people. It's very important to subscribe on our YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. We are 600 and that is 600 and will I say 7 something or 6 something. We started with 3 people. So we are hitting to 700. It's very important because Facebook is pulling down our videos, but that will not stop us. We move. So it's very important. Please subscribe on our YouTube and invite your loved ones. It's very important. Today's program is on Chinasa and Nwakita. It's already here. I'm not going here already. But she's not man enough to tell Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I want to come in to defend myself. Because he knows that he have nothing to defend because all the time he shoot himself on the foot. He always shoot himself on the foot. The video we are going to use this evening is the video he made on 27th of May 2025. And I remember I told him, Chinasa and Nwakita, if you come on air to lie, to deceive Biafra 1 million times, Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I will also be on air 1 million times to debunk your lies with fact and figure, with eziokwu Chineke, with proof. We are going to listen to you and we'll take it from there. But before we continue, I thank all Biafrans all over the world, both home and abroad, for the successful May 30th. You can see nobody can stop Biafra. The Southeast, 100% shut down. No enforcement. There's people listening and obey. We see some of our bloggers, Los Zeus, talking about it. We see some of our somebody like Mazi Dibe and the rest of them talking about it. Everybody everywhere was under lock and key, including Imo State, Abia State, Enugu State, Anambra State. Everywhere was lock and key. They observe it. Nobody enforce it. Because the people have decided to honor their heroes, those that give their life that they may live. What remaining now is for the Southeast governors to talk about it in the next coming one, how to honor our people. But we, the people, we have decided. If the Southeast governors don't want to do it, we will continue to do it till Biafra come. I thank all Biafrans. May Chukwu Kikabiyama bless everyone. Watch out that day on 30th May. No soul was lost. No soul was lost. Everybody observe it. To respect the dead, our heroes. I can name everybody. All people all over the world. We see the videos. We see the pictures. Some of them I posted on my platforms. I appreciate each of every one of you guys. Like I said, Mazi Zumezu in this struggle. I have no permanent enemy. I have no permanent friend. All I'm here is for Biafra. My goal is Biafra. So whatever you see me doing, I'm doing it for the love I have for my people, for the love I have for Biafra. Now I thank those of you that wish me birthday. Yesterday, May 31st, is my birthday. I thank some of you that tagged me. Mande Mamada. I thank all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. May Chukwu Kikabiyama bless you guys and guide you guys. You see? Now, if you come in, please endeavor to let us know so we can able to recognize you and pronounce your name. Like our own brother Freeman Iko Tuonye. Freeman, you are welcome. You are welcome, Mazi. You are welcome. Also, Onyekachi, you are welcome. And also Chidebele Annie. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. In my program, I don't know it all. Whatever I said and you feel that is not okay, and you feel that is lie, please endeavor to ask for link to come up. Or you can write it on the comment section, I will see it. I'm not master that knows all. But I ain't ezoku Chineke. Chinasa Nwakita. You know that he's gone. You know that only the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have moved on. Remember, when I told them in 2022 that this dog, they are grouping. This dog they are feeding. This dog they shall come after them. This Richard cat media worms. And today, what is happening? We saw what 1008 is doing because Biafra is a spirit. If you are not upright, the spirit of Biafra will expose you, including me. Including me. Chika Paul Edoziemu was on air on May 30th. How many of you guys know that he's on air? He only addressed Biafra for less than 30 minutes. A man that have disappeared for months. Mr. Underground. Eyina Tuono. He came to address Biafra in less than 30 minutes. Okoinyo. Go and listen to that program if you can find it. Maybe if you have time, you can play. I will play it. Go and listen to that program. He never mentioned Mazin Nanikano because he knows that only Indo have moved on. He knows that. You know. So for those of you that are still following them, calling them leadership, in IPOB we have no leadership. The only leadership we have is our leader Mazin Nanikano. That is the only leader. What we have in IPOB is principal officers. From DOS to the unit coordinator, they are all principal officers, not leader. This is what we have in IPOB. I will tell you guys the way it is. Utezoku Chineke. How much is mezu? A man memuni ya now. We cannot in all that side not voice na. Because I'm not a broadcaster. Hukum na ka thunder. When na gunu be wezoku Chineke. You can let me na aba. Eba chai nwa na je nwa m dizu eke. If you kwuo physical self, you go man go room so. Ask those of them that know me. Those of them have seen me physical. Nlie kaji ji alibo. Chinasa Nwakita, mmetigo timbo today. We are going to listen to what you said. You came on air, you talk about people are asking who is responsible of kidnapping of kidnapped IPOB leader. You talk about it because that is the program I made. I made with USA PLO. Emeka Iwagu. Do you think that we don't know who is responsible? We are throwing the ball to the Nigerian government. But since the DOS said that they don't know anything about it, and Interpol said they don't know anything about it, that's why we are throwing that ball to them. Don't come on air to tell us. We know. We know who is responsible. We know those that are responsible for our leader kidnapped. We know. You also talk about that you guys obey when Onyendu give instruction to suspend that Monday Ghost Town, August 6th. You say lie. I will use what you said to judge you. You guys disobeyed Mazin Nandikan in subordination, in highest order. And you want people like us to respect you. You want people like us to respect you guys' office. You guys are idiots. Now, Biafra, without wasting time, I think this program may last up to 3 hours or 2 hours. I don't know, because I'm going to use his full program on this program. Because, like I said, my program is not for you guys today. It's for our children. A day will come, some of them will lay hand on my videos. And I think you know that I told you guys that this week will be on one Isocha and France, Adan Docho, and the fake prophet, Humble Lion. But as now we wake up, be lower. Maybe next week. Because if you go and watch their program, they are just fighting. No, but they are not talking about anything about struggle anymore. Go and watch one Isocha and France. I told her, watch that Humble Lion, Humble Nwapusu, I will end this criminality against our people in terms of religion. Ememe Komelia have ended it. How many times going for the gun eku more gwalia? Una na afu na go na more gwalia again. Ezie mu nze unu. You na go we ezoku Chineke. But maybe probably maybe next week, either Friday, maybe I will do that program. Ka I will put it na we check also. You go and check one instruction of France. Go to his program and see. I go amiano na. Onye na-akọ winyo. Ọnụ ka a na-akọzi. Look at Simon. When Simon appear, when you see the physical, the Simon, his face appearance, you will know that that guy is not happy. You will know that he's not happy. And guess what? Maybe you have realized that he made a mistake. I told you guys that Simon was something know why. Some of you are saying that Mazes they are jealous. I'm not jealous about anybody, one name money. But now, do you think I'm happy? They are charging him terrorism. Do you think I'm happy? No, because I'm happy. I'm the happy man. I'm not a freedom fighter. In as much that no yes, but only one thing know me. That name Biafra was to promote here. And guess what? They are charging him for terrorism. They're also charging our leader for terrorism. And the same Finland said that they work with Nigeria government. And you guys are happy. Then, if Finland have worked with Nigeria government to bring him into bar, then how about Nigeria? Is Nigeria government okay with us? The answer is no. All those games, game of masters. I told you guys, it's game of masters. Maybe Simon don't know that whoever that is working with, maybe in America and UK, you think that person is the all. He doesn't know that person is also agent of Nigeria and UK. He was so disappointed. Look at what his people is doing. Before he appeared on 30th of May, no protest for him. All those noise everywhere, a click country online. No protest. The only protest they did, there were only 6 people. Can you imagine that? And see what happened that day. I'm going to come Simon on Simon's program. You guys know me. Maazị Ezumezu nwa ekwensu. Azụ anụ ụka. A na-ekwu nke o mere m ọzọ. With eziokwu Chineke. I will come full time on his program. Mgbatiala unu ya ọfụma. But for now, ka anyị face Chinasa Nwakita. Okay, Biafrans. Let's listen to Chinasa Nwakita. Right. Let's listen.
That is, tomorrow, Mazen Namdekano, our leader, will be going to court. Tomorrow is 28th. We are expecting him in court. And they said the court will go on tomorrow and next tomorrow. Those of you who always found their way to Abuja, we encourage you to be there to show that our leader is not left behind. But at the same time, when you go, be very, very careful. Make sure you are very vigilant and look at the people around you. It's very, very important that you are very, very vigilant.
Let's take it back again.
That is, tomorrow, Mazen
Let's take it back
Namdekano, our
again.
leader, will be going to court. Tomorrow is 28th. We are expecting him in court.
Yeah.
And they said the court will go on tomorrow and next tomorrow. Those of you who always found their way to Abuja, we encourage you to be there to show that our leader is not left behind. But at the same time, when you go, be very, very careful. Make sure you are very vigilant and see, look at the people around you. It's very, very important that you are very, very vigilant as you go in for this particular court case. For those of you going to Abuja, there are reports of people that we heard who went to Abuja sometimes, but nobody have heard from them. We don't know what actually happened, but what we are saying, that is not going to stop those who want to go to Abuja not to be there. But be very, very careful. When you go, be very careful whom you interact with outside, and you know that the days are evil now. Coming to my
Now, these are the people that say that they are in charge. This is so-called leadership. This is a member of DOX saying all this. What he's saying, you may look at it at the other angle and say, yes, he's giving an advice. I have no problem with that. But did he suppose to say this on Radio Biafra? He said that he heard those of you who is going to Abuja. So that means they are not making any they don't have any concrete arrangement of any time Onyendu is on court. They don't have any plan. They don't have any plan. Because if they have plan, he will not come on air to tell you that they had those that went to Abuja the other time. They are nowhere to be found. Now, you will tell me that he's advising people. But let me tell you, he's trying to discourage people not to go to Abuja. He's trying to tell people that the road is full of danger. He's trying to tell you that when you go there, there's no guarantee that you may come back. This is what he's trying to tell you guys. We all know that the Nigerian government is evil, but do you want us to stop? The answer is no. I hate you, Ujo. Now that enwunenu. Ana m ajụ unu. I hate you, Ujo. Dale enwunenu. If you don't know what Chinasa Nwakita is doing, said, is revised psychology against Biafrans. This is the fact. He said, remember what he said? He said, they said Onyendu will be in court. That means they have no clue. They don't know anything about it anymore. And he said, for those of you who will go, that means they don't have any plan for those that will go to Abuja, for our leader. It's also tell you people that those people that went to Abuja the last time, they are nowhere to be found. Chineke ya power of Chinasa Nwakita, Onyendu have moved on. And I know that you know what is going on. You guys are saying that it's AI. Malatamon, you guys are saying that it's AI. But also, what the law? Please, Biafrans, I want you guys to tag Obilo. Tag Obilo, that national coordinator in Malaysia. Tag him. Messi Obela Akwala tonight. And I am that any disobedience of Mazin Nanikano have consequences. Obilo, you will not say that this time around, there's no excuse. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm coming for you, Obilo. Now, you will think that Chinasa Nwakita is giving you advice. But guess what he's doing? He's trying to put fear, to sow seed of fear in you. At Mpo High School, Aba High School, Biafra government, they do what? They buy us. That didn't stop us. Mpo Church, African Church, They buy us. That didn't stop us. Head bleach. They buy us. That didn't stop us. Enugu, Emene, they buy us. That didn't stop us. We know that's what we are doing. The dance we are dancing. Egwu mmụọ ka anyị na-agba with Nigeria government is evil. Not to come on air to deceive, to come on air to sow seed of fear in Biafrans. Those that are going, be careful. Watch your way. Because those that went to Abuja the last time, we don't know their way about. Somebody that called himself a member of DOX is dissing this on air. Upon the leadership, this now one in charge. This now one in charge. This man says I'm that came on now, you're not happy with me. You that are last for Chinasa and Nwakita, you're not happy. Okum na baga agbananti now. Okum na baga agbananti now. What do we hear, man? Agba he way too much. Everybody million na fridge no. Before Chineke akpọ ọkụ. Agba moon, this is not 2021. All those lies today, where are they today? All those lies giving them today. Onyen is not working with his brothers. Gabon today. Onyen want to undergo surgery in DSS. Gabon today. Mazin Nankan was on the man to play. Kedebo today. Kantakano is a cousin. Kedebo, all those lies. But guess what? A lot of them that project those lies to deceive Biafrans, they are deceiving their own consequences today. People like 1000 Titme to say that Chineke Yakboko. I saw Achalugo today. He say he's back. And say he's back. He say welcome. He say welcome. If you are in this struggle, you are not applied, Chukwu will surely expose you. Let's continue listening to him.
There is something I would like to reiterate. This particular stand, because this has remained the stand of the IPOB leadership. And people may understand the reason why we maintain that stand. We constantly contest the current legal proceeding on terrorism against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Because we know for Nigeria trying to achieve this, they will fabricate a lot of things. People are supposed to know that whatever charges Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is facing today, and whatever things they're using to charge him, it was premeditated. They planned it, and it was coordinated.
Biafrans, you know, he made this program on 27th May, and our leader appeared in court on 28th. Chinasa and Nwakita never knew that things can turn around. We saw what happened that 28 and 29. We saw how the judge said that all the evidence from DSS will never be accepted in the court. It was cancelled. Chinasa and Nwakita never see this coming. Onye ka a na-agwa unu na ị na-eme ọzọ chi ga na-eme nke ya. Onye agbana, in fact, don't be faster than your shadow. It was on 27th to dish out the blackmail and everything. This is the same man that told us that even if Nigeria government buy our leader, that nothing will happen. That we can only protest for 3 months and everybody will go back and sit down. He said it on radio. And you know that this radio, everybody listening, DSS listening. He said it. Now, tell me, I'm asking you, what message do you think Chinasa and Nwakita is passing? He said that Nigeria government can buy our leader. And when they buy our leader, that nothing will happen, that we can only protest for 3 months, everybody will go out and sit down. I have the, if he says lie, I play the voice. He's here, I have the voice. The same man, Jonathan Chinedu, said that he don't want our leader to be out. Let our leader remain there. That if our leader come out, that means our leader have compromised. These are the people then that tell you that his family don't want him to be out. This Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu.
Yes, Mazin
Let's continue.
Nandekano is in detention. And there are people, one thing people don't understand, it is not only the siblings of Mazin Nandekano and the barristers that are meeting Mazin Nandekano in the detention. There are many people meeting Mazin Nandekano in the DSS facility. There are many people, different kind of people, and every one of them going, they have their agenda. They have what they have in mind. They have their, some are government agents, government plan, trying to use them to discourage Mazin Nandekano from the struggle. Many of them are going also as sympathizers. But many of them are going, trying to hear something from him, his stand, and they come out, they talk, oh, I met him, he's brilliant, they will not talk much. You don't know they are agents. Whatever they hear, they come outside, they talk to other people. Maybe if one goes, he didn't get a favorable answer, he said, I'm not going again, another person will go. Don't be surprised, some of them, politicians also send it to hear words from him. And all these things, both those who knows what is happening and those who don't know what is happening, they are all playing, most of them are playing against the release of Mazin Nandekano. It is a very complicated issue. It's a very complicated issue. Mazin Nandekano have been discharged and acquitted by the
Listen, get on to it. Because I will pray his voice. I will hear step by step. He said, it's not only the siblings of Mazin Nandekano and the lawyers are seeing our leader, that there are others. Yes, there are others, as he said. But why can't you people, you in the leadership, send somebody to go and see somebody you call your leader? Why can't you guys do that? Why? The answer is no. Because the answer, you guys cannot do that because you know that Onyendu Mazin Nandekano have moved on because you guys have disobeyed Onyendu several things before we start seeing the memo on air. You guys have received several instructions from Onyendu Mazin Nandekano through the lawyers and you guys disobeyed him. And that's why you guys cannot even send someone to go and see Mazin Nandekano. And that's why even when one of the regional coordinator from America fly all the way from America to Nigeria to see our leader, guess what Chinasa Nwakita said? Chinasa Nwakita come on air and told Biafrans that our Lord Ejimako have turned our leader's visitation to pilgrimage. When you pay him highest money, he will take you to go and see our leader. Why you want on your lack, who on air and knowing full well that person that went to go and see our leader is a regional coordinator. And Chinasa Nwakita have held several meetings with Chika Pole with the same person. But he come on air to blackmail this man. Now he's telling you people now that a lot of people are seeing our leader. Yes, that is true. But we're asking Chinasa Nwakita, when will you guys send somebody to go and see our leader? Then you guys will tell us the message. We'll pass the message to Biafrans. When? When you guys do that? When? Because you guys have decided to create your own movement. Call it the DOS movement. And that's why this month on 14th of June, you guys want to open another office. another office, call it headquarters of IPOB in Germany, in Bremen. Now, can you imagine? In IPOB now, we now have two head head office in Germany. How will the world see us? Because they think they can pull this logo down. You guys cannot destroy IPOB. Believe me, because you guys are not the first DOS. Only created DOS. You guys are not the first people. You guys are not the first people. Now I'm asking those of you that are watching me, how will you guys think or take this thing? What in any way you want to check it? IPOB family movement have two head office in Germany. What is happening? What is happening? Do you guys ever ask him the previous one we have that is still existing today? What happened to that one? What happened? Let's continue listening to our
Nigerian
own
Court of Appeal. And we maintained on that. So let me ask you people another question. Ask yourself, if Binta Nyako, Nigerian government refuse, I'm just saying, they said the other one, they didn't accept to discharge and they released him. He was discharged and acquitted. So now, if they go to this second court, do you think that the Nigerian government and the DSS will also, even if this judge gave him judgment, do you think the Nigerian government will release him? I'm just asking a question. With the way things are going, election is coming. They are playing with the safety of Biafrans. Are you looking at it from that direction? If they will release him, why would they release him on this particular one? This judgment he has already gotten. I used to tell people something. Believing some of these lawyers, you believe them at your own peril because this is their law. They are ready to hang on this case. Some of them are looking for fame. They are ready to hang on this case for the next 20 years. Every day they will come and tell you, I put it to you, I put it to us, I put it to this. They are not seeing what we are seeing. Most of them have complicated the issue of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, Biafrans, for those of you that are listening to me, that are watching this program now, ask yourself, what did this guy mean? That do you think that if this judge give our leader freedom, do you think that they will release him? Why is this guy saying this? Who is he trying to pass message to? That Binta Nyako granted him bail, granted him, release him, but federal government hold him. But of course, it's never been Tanyako, it was appeal court. Not Binta Nyako. But let's take it the way he say it. Why must this guy be narrating this on air, be saying this on air? Who is this guy trying to pass message to? That never mind. Even though you give him, this judge, give him, release him or give him freedom, hold him. We are in control. We are not going to do anything. This is the message this guy is passing to Nigeria government. If you don't know, this is the fact. If you say what I'm saying is lie, I want you to request for a link. Come in and come and dispute me. What I'm saying. I want you to come up and come and dispute what I'm saying. Come up and dispute me for what I'm saying. If a member of DOS, the people that told that they are in charge, they are in the leadership, will come on air and say this, that do you think that if this court release our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that do you think that they will let him go? Ka ihe Chinasa Nwakita mean by that? Ana m ajụ unu ndị ejuvụlọ wee nwụọ akamụ ilati Chinasa Nwakita. Kelly Chika Austin, that Chika Austin to come up. Because even this statement Chinasa Nwakita said that even when if Nigeria government buy our leader, that nothing will happen. Chika Austin also made that same statement that a lot of people that are the same with our leader, that Nigeria government have buy and nothing happened. Because nnewu na-ata agba nwa ya na-enye anya. That Chika Austin to come up before Chineke akpọọ ya ọkụ. So I am ajụ now. This statement from okay, let me take it back. I want you guys to listen to it.
If they will release him, why would they release him? I'm just saying. They said the other one, they didn't ask. It's a very complicated issue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had been discharged and acquitted by the Nigerian Court of Appeal. And we maintained on that. So let me ask you people another question. Ask yourself, if Binta Nyako, Nigerian government refuse, I'm just saying, they said the other one, they didn't accept to discharge and they released him. He was discharged and acquitted. So now, if they go to this second court, do you think that the Nigerian government and the DSS will also, even if this judge gave him judgment, do you think the Nigerian government will release him? I'm just asking a question.
Now, for those of you that are watching this program, I want you guys to comment. How do you see this statement from Chinasa Nwakita? No, if what I'm saying, if what I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking is wrong. That I don't know what I'm saying. For those of you that are watching me right now on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, what do you guys think about this statement from Chinasa Nwakita on air on Radio Biafra that everybody is listening? What do you guys think about it? Do you think that this guy wants our leader to be out? Do you think that this guy loves Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think that Chinasa Nwakita have not compromised? One day I go nke eziokwu Chineke. It's your own cup of tea. N'ikwele, Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I'm doing my bit. Ute eziokwu Chineke. Somebody that called himself a DOS member in the leadership that's supposed to be on air, be shouting to Nigeria government, be gingering that enough, that we have tried to calm down a bit. If this time around you guys refuse to obey your law, we're going to do this, try to, ginger. But it's now, turning it around. Do you think, even if this court give you freedom, do you think the Nigerian government will release him? I'm just asking. Chineke kpọrọ ọkụ Chinasa Nwakita.
With the way things are going,
now let's continue.
Election is coming. They are playing with the safety of Biafrans. Are you looking at it from that direction? If they will release him, why would they release him on this particular one? This judgment he has already gotten. I used to tell people something. Believing some of these lawyers, you believe them at your own peril because this is their law. They are ready to hang on this case. Some of them are looking for fame. They are ready to hang on this case for the next 20 years. Every day they will come and tell you, I put it to you, I put it to us, I put it to this. They are not seeing what we are seeing. Most of them have complicated the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for me, I don't mind what to say it. Because these lawyers some of them came in with the hatred against the leadership of IPOB because they came in having something in mind from day one.
I'm so happy now. He says some of these lawyers it's no more a lawyer Ejimako. Now it's more than one person. That is now I want you guys to get the facts straight. Now it's more than one person. Where he says some because Chinasa and Nwakita was so amazed when you see the lines of Sam that stand for Maz Nnamdi Kanu. See the powerful lawyers, the wise counsel Ejimako, Nnemeka Ejiofor, Maxwell. Name them. There are so many. See the Psalms. No, he was so amazed. Now he's telling you guys that some of these lawyers don't want Onyendu to be asked. No more Aloy Ejimako. Now it's more than one person. After listening to this program, you will know that Chinas and Nwakita have nothing to offer to Biafrans. The same thing he was talking 2021, the same thing he was repeating himself 2020, 2025. And I also want you guys to know it was the same thing as Nwakita told us that Prince Meme I harass the son, Chief Kanu Agabi, out of this case. I hope you guys remember. But the same Chinas and Nwakita also told us that he don't trust Agabi. We have it on video, on voice record. His voice record, we have it. Chinas and Nwakita, you cannot stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born for this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born for this. That is why Nigeria government are using the rope they produce to tie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tie themselves. Look at the video they played. They have been shooting themselves on their foot. And remember, our defense team have not released their own arsenal. They are just using that arsenal within Nigeria government to tie them. And look at what is happening. And that's why this guy is telling you, do you think, even in this court, let him go? Do you think DSS, the Nigeria government will let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go? Let's continue listening to Chinasa and Nwakita.
They started to antagonize. Some of them took contract for evaluation and analysis of an organization. They took contract. What are they analyzing? What are they evaluating? From the Minister of Special Duties, from Nigeria government, and they're still standing as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. There are a lot of things. Even to the point, when you ask about the leadership, they tell you the leadership doesn't exist. They tell you it doesn't exist. You ask them about Chinasa Nworu, they tell you there is nobody called Chinasa Nworu. It is just a pseudonym. That is to show you the level of gang up, the level of things they are doing, thinking they are doing it for the betterment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, trying to isolate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the movement he is leading. They lies, concoct stories for their selfish, even to the point, most of you can agree with me that a whole judge, when he called a lawyer, Makachineki, if a judge called me, if I'm a lawyer, a judge called me a content creator. Content creation. Because it is the highest humiliation. Somebody handling a high-profile case like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can take. And another area, the judge told you you don't want this case to finish because of your own personal selfish interest. What else do you want to hear to understand that people are using the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to play with the life of our people? I mean, if I am the one that said it, somebody will say, I need a judge in front of him Tell you you're a very content creator. If I am a lawyer, a judge call me that. Makachineke ma agbaziri ego je zụrụ Samsung telephone. We don't make content creation because there is no need. There is no need. And Rafaelia, he told you plainly, for the judge to say that there is things that judge knows. There are some reports the judge have gotten. That is why we say this person, this case is an international case. But who are we? When you tell them the truth, you become their enemy. But
Now, Biafrans, this statement was defended to Barrister Alejima called the Wise Counsel. You know, I told you guys this is how they operate. They have a WhatsApp group that he will dish out their format to his own elats, his chakal media worms. And that person, they will come on air. That's why this guy the last time, Chika Austin. Oh, elat Chinasa Nwakita. This is how they pray. The same thing he said here. What was something Chika Austin said? You say ya kwala. Ayo mechanical God. With ezoku Chineke, they play. In fact, they will play the evidence. The last time, because on that program, on that program, at some point I take him down. The reason why I take him down that he don't want to allow IPOB high principal officer to say something, regional coordinator. I say, man, when he said, then he have to say. He don't want to allow him to say something. And when two people are saying something, nobody is saying nothing. So that's why I decided to take him down. And on comment section, he inboxed me, say, why did I take him down? I said, look at what he did. And he was asking that he want to come up for another program. The last time I said him, it's okay. Tell me the topic you want us to talk about. Chika Austin, tell me the topic. Then let's come up. If you want to invite me, I can come on your program. Or you can come on my program. But you have to say something with evidence. Not I don't know. Ajoy or say I don't know. Ajoy or say I don't know. Now, Chinasa Nwakita is, excuse me. So sorry, Biafrans. It's just a call, you know. Yeah. Now, Chinasa Nwakita was addressing to the Wise Council, Barrister Ejimako. Biafran, before we continue, let's recognize a regional coordinator, the hardcore, Mazi Chiezoku. Mazi, you're welcome, sir. Mazi Chie, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Welcome to the program. So, Chinasa Nwakita was referring to the Wise Council that the judge called him content creator. And guess what? Biafra, let me tell you guys, I have to be honest with you guys. Do you see the Wise Council? You guys don't know the reason why I need you a Wise Council. You have a special council. But you not where Wise Council. Wise Council. Wise Council become threat, become no, no, become become so dangerous to Nigeria government? Ask me how. Wise Council understood what our leader told us, that if you have a smartphone, you must be on Twitter. S handle. He understood that statement from Umaz Nanikano. That is why Chinasa Nwakita asked you guys to go and unfollow him on S handle. But today, go to his S handle. People are seeing following him back. Look at Chinasa Nwakita S handle. How many people call him there? So the Nigerian government, they know that Barrister Lawyer Ejimako, the Wise Council, is more than a lawyer to Mazi Nanikano. He's also a freedom fighter. And the Wise Council always use his S handle to fight his battle. And that's why they are so afraid. Ask yourself, why did the court, the lawyer, say that no lawyer should talk about what is going on? The case that is going on. No, for the both parties, none of them should talk about what is going on. Because they understand that if they did not put that law, the Wise Council will use his S handle. Thierry Yaka. Yaka more. Thierry Yaka more. Remember, also his S handle and his Facebook, that's where he was giving us information and everything. The same people are complaining. The same thing as Nwakita is complaining that they are not giving them information. But now, Chinasa Nwakita was using the statement from the judge against the Wise Council to demoralize him. You think it will work? The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is no. So Chinasa Nwakita, the reason why you call Nwakita was so Ojoja ka ị na-agbọ, you have no action. Ojoja. Ebe ị na-adị ike wụ na alụ ụmụnne gị. Ebe ndị Igbo nọ ka ị na-adị ike, ka ị na-enwe power. Ebe ụmụnne gị nọ ka ị na-enwe power. You use all your boys, threatening ever. That's how you chase all the DOS people away from DOS. How many are you guys in DOS? Only 6 people. Yeah, man. Only 6 people. Only 6 people are in the DOS we are talking about today. Anybody that disagree with Chinasa Nwakita, he will threaten you. Tell you that Ochokwago on ground. That's how he threatened a lot of DOS members, all of them. But only Madam Nenyanya stand, saying he can't do anything. Only Madam Nenyanya stand. This is the fact. How about our African left, Taminele? Do you see what they did? But Taminele is still working. He's still working today. Go to Africa, they will tell you he's still working. They come on air to announce that he have been expelled from Tony Wambot Lesgomike because of Chibuzie Guato. And also go to S handle and see what that guy is doing against our leader, Chibuzie Guato. No, the reason why I'm not talking about Chibuzie Guato is that now, he's out for my IPOB. So I don't have his time. Whatever he's doing, that's because I came with a lot of enemy within our house. Those people I'm fighting. But the same thing as Nwakita is best friend with Chibuzie Guato. You go to SA and see what that young man is doing. So whatever you like said. Also, while Ejimako content creator, we understood who that guy is. He's a Wise Council. And I said before, tell me any lawyer from our leader that have one case for our leader. None. Only Aloy Ejimako have one case for Mazi Nanikano. In Tribunal, African Tribunal, AU court, he won it. Abia High Court, he won it. No challenge. The appeal court What? Then challenge it. They use stay of execution. They also went to the Supreme Court. So they did not win the case. All the lawyer only na content creator. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ.
But one thing I
Let's
am
continue listening
sure
to
and
him.
I'm very confident, none of them can do me anything. Because those who have tried, most of them are in 6 feet. Those who have fought, some of them have gone naked to the public. Those who were using me to make programs today, they are behind bars in Europe. Because I was telling them the truth. I was telling them how it is. Some of them who I was telling them, some of them have been caught. I told them, the worst part is that most of these things, if you people don't know, most of these things they have concocted, it is all heaped, tagged on IPOB and ESN. People will gather criminals, go to one politician. They told him, I'm bringing you ESN members. This is them. Start paying them money. And the stupid politicians have gotten a gun. A politician, he won't even ask a question. He won't say, there is IPOB leadership. I have people I can contact. I have their lawyer. Can you ask for me these people? But because most of these politicians are dubious, evil people, somebody just gather a group of men and bring to you and collect money from you and tell you these are IPOB members, that they will be protecting you, they will be hunting your political enemies. You start handing them money. Later on, you come around and say, this is our only IPOB. And I bet any one of them who is linking IPOB, I'm saying it here on radio, every of those people you are holding, from one crime to another, let one of them say that, yes, it is the IPOB leadership that sent him, that is giving him command. It is IPOB leadership that have sent him to do this or do that or do this. Bring the person on. Because we never send anybody to go to commit any crime. IPOB leadership, with the effort of countries around the world, we tried our best. People are paying out of their nose to support this struggle. Just imagine a few days ago, the military came up that they invaded a criminal camp. The military know where these people are for a very long time. These are some boys from the coastal region. The boy, these are boys ran away from, these are some criminals from doing oil bunkering and all these things. They have been staying there. The military know about them. Dear friends, have you ever heard there is any problem happening in Ugunabo since we are doing this struggle? These are border towns with River State. Those criminals in Rivers who are kidnapping all these things, that is where they come over to Abia State, stay there. They come and commit crime. After they run to that side. The same Ugunabo they are talking, is it not the same Ugunabo? Is it not where Osisi Kamko was camping before? Is it not the same Ugunabo? Osisi Kamko? Is it not the same site? Is it not a permanent place? Is it not a permanent place for these criminals? Suddenly they went there. Let any IPOB member say that IPOB did this leadership. We gave, they said it's ESN cap. They found with them 11 million and $27,000. Do we pay in foreign currency? Do we pay? Is there any ESN? Ask ESN officials if you know any one of them. If IPOB have given them even such money before. And the one thing ESN never operate in Ugunabo. They're never there. They come out the other day, they use the name of ESN IPOB. If you look at the environment, sometimes some of you may think there is with the report we have, there, all that place is not the same. All those places they show. They say there is one native doctor, when they are coming out, they start just shooting people because they lost some people when they went for that encounter. So they start burning that places. They start burning houses along the way when they put everything, say it is for the kidnappers. All these things they are doing is to damage the image of IPOB. to damage the credibility of IPOB. Do you think if IPOB leadership, IPOB members in diaspora, if we are involved in crime, do you think where we are living they won't by now pointed us out? They would. Because the Nigerian government is looking for something to bring down the leadership of IPOB. They are looking for something to bring down the coordinators. Let me tell you people one thing, dear friends. As we are fighting, why do IPOB leadership always maintain that people must be upright, honest in what we are doing? What we are doing is very sensitive in this struggle. This struggle is very, very sensitive. Most of you can remember Julius Assange, who remained in the Ecuador embassy in UK. Mas, I think the Ecuador embassy in UK for how many years? I don't know how many years he stayed there. Because he was running, because he was accused of rape. They got some white women who accused him of rape. But not because of the rape. It's because of the WikiLeaks, the information he released. Every one of us who is an IPOB leader, who understand what we are doing, the Nigerian government cannot just catch you because you are agitating for Biafra. They will be looking for one thing to set you up. They will be looking for something. If you are into women, they will want to use women to kill you, or poison you, or get hold of you. If you are doing some illegal business, they will use that one to track you. They want to use it to hold you down. That is why if you are an IPOB leader, you need to be, if you are serving indigenous people of Biafra, if you need to be very careful. Because when the government come to look, that is why our politicians don't speak. Because many of them are caught in one thing or the other. So even if you do up, do down, they cannot speak. You see this, our brother, they call Ikenga, that used to up on our social media, up on our news, he's now in the government. He's not speaking again. You think that he don't know how to speak those English again? No. Sometimes some of them are entering where they will be covered. They are looking for.
You know, Biafrans, why the reason why I just let him to flow, because some of what he's saying now, there's nothing I can say about on it. Not that there's nothing, because if we may say something on that, we'll ask Chinasa and Nwakita, why is Hope Uzodinma is looking? Why is Hope Uzodinma looking after you, going after you? Why? You told us that Hope Uzodinma is going after you. You told us the other time that Hope Uzodinma sent some people in Kuwait, and that was when you moved from Kuwait to Ghana, from Ghana to Australia. From Australia, you now move again. We don't know where you are right now. You know? So you must have worked with these politicians. Now you're talking about Ikenga Imo. You guys will bear me witness. A lot of times it's in court with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He appeared in court. Ikenga Imo. This is the man who was trying to, sell a lot of propaganda on him. Ikenga Imo is house of help. And he also appeared in court with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We saw his video. He also called on only the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. But Chinasa and Nwakita, when last did you call the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. Even the after the leadership. Even the after just to threaten people. Because today, do you remember what I told you, 2022, that nothing lasts forever? Today, I'll for kiss harder today. All those your chakad media worms, where are they today? Where are they? Today.
For immunity. That is why when they got that immunity, they don't speak again. And that is what IPOB cannot fall for. So if you're an IPOB leader, if you're an IPOB principal officer, you have to be very careful because all these things is what they want to use to blackmail you, to destroy you, and that is what all Nigerian government is gathering to use against our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Everything that we bring against him is because they want to destroy the image he have built for the struggle. They want to inform some of the politicians, people, they say this IPOB in there and there, why you in there. They will all talk this thing because they are looking for things to demonize the struggle. I am telling you people this is so that you understand when Nigeria is trying to blackmail us, when they are trying to, they use their agent, they are looking for wanting to pull you down. If they can say, you can be mistaken, they use it, you talking to a 15 years old girl, they catch you in UK, they tell you you are doing, that is, they don't talk about. That is why you have to be very careful because they are looking. That is why when the homers in Nnamdi Kanu, they start shopping for crime they will use against him. They start shopping. They prepare Ekperima. They prepare people all around. They prepare them using to guide. Look at what they presented, talking in the court. Look at what they are presenting. And they are still going to present the Ekperima. When did they charge Ekperima? All the crimes they charge Ekperima, it's from 2021 to 2024. Did they charge him before 2021? No. That is to show you it was planned. From the time he started misbehaving, they start recording it. Because in his case, they charge it from 2021. That means they were waiting when he started. They start to record it one after the other, one after the other. Do you think for Finland to approve that he will face charges on citing terrorism with evidence Nigeria, you think it is by mouth? That means the record was kept very, very well. When the time came, they sent a journalist, he came here, he came to Biafra land, make interview, even when he met Ekperima told him, do you want to see my boy? Let me give you. He promised the criminals, but the man didn't go. The journalist never go. When the guy was in Enugu making interviews with families, the family of the woman, that pregnant woman was killed. Ekperima tried to reach him, said, will you like to go to and see my gangs? That he can go and interview his boys. He told his boys were jubilating. But the man quietly, he didn't go. The man came and picked up all the informations he need. They compiled it. This Biafra struggle, you need to be very, very careful. You need to be very, very careful. Every one of us knows how to come and scream and they shout. We know. So we have that commanding voice. Everybody knows how to raise voice. But this struggle, you need your senses.
Chinasa Nwakita, listen. Chinasa Nwakita against. Let's say the facts. Those that are watching me, if what I'm saying, maybe you think it is lie, it can come up. Chinasa Nwakita, you talk about issue of Simon Ekpa, which you know that I am not in the same lane with Simon Ekpa. You know? But when he started, he was doing marvelous fine. When he started, the first time Simon Ekpa started, he was doing wonderful well, analyzing issues. And that's why I want you to say, go and listen to Simon Ekpa, follow him. He is bringing a new dimension. Simon was the first person to start analyzing when he was talking. He bring the videos, start analyzing. He was the first person that started it in this struggle. And that's why a lot of people don't know when Onyendu say is bringing a new dimension. But his followers twist here, but it's up to them. Chinasa and Nwakita, we know that you are jealous of Simon Ekpa. This is the fact from day one. From day one, because even during the time Uchemefo fell out, some people are projecting Simon Ekpa to become deputy. Most especially some those women in America then. They are projecting it Simon Ekpa because he was doing marvelous well. And guess what? Because of you guys' jealousness, what do you guys do? You guys abolish that office. That there will no more a deputy leader. Because after I did that, then the next person Simon is pulling cloud when he's broadcasting. After Mazin again, the next person will Simon. And nobody knows you guys. This is the fact. So the avian jealous is inside you guys against Simon Ekpa. And that's why now Agunu. For Mazin and Kanu, if he says something, when the waterly work would go and ask. Okuchokwo that no go yeme instead to take your time. When he says Simon, don't allow Satan to use you, to enter you. People are turned way upside down. But today, what's happening today? The day I will do the program Simon, I will narrate this issue well. So, Chinasa and Nwakita, even when Onyendu was kidnapped, you guys are seeing in one way or the other with Simon. In one way or the other with Simon. Simon have hosted a Zoom meeting with Chika Paul Edoziem and some people in America during the time of when they want to open their account. As they finish, as Chika Paul Edoziem finish announcing, Simon shut the Zoom. This is the fact. So it's out of jealous, particularly you. And when this thing become too much, it was when Nelly Ofebu said that Simon will become the next leader. Back everywhere in the Kosa. This is the fact. Because we look Simon. But some make program here. You guys know me. More and more was one worker. My God with the truth. Let's continue listening to him.
A psychological war, a cold war, all together. But people wanted, they started. They were being controlled. All that controlling they did, it was all just to target on Mazin Namdekano. And the moment they have received those things, they have catch a Perima. They caught a Perima. Now he's in jail. Now they can comment how peace is coming. Trying to tell those people, you see, as we are holding those people, there is a kind of peace in the environment. This is the game. This is the game. Because now they ask, okay, since they caught a Perima, it's everywhere. Can they say, yes, relatively, there is a kind of peace. They have control. Now they are ready. All that time Nigeria was wasting time with Binta Nyako was when they are preparing to gather all their evidence. Now when they have it, they say Binta Nyako one side. Then the person they want to use to try Mazen Namdekano is out there. Some of you are asking, they jumped from 2015.
Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth before you take a ball. Who said Binta Nyako one side? Who said Binta Nyako one side? Check it with your propaganda and lies everywhere. It was Awadida Mazin Nandekano with his legal team. They push Binta Nyako by the side. They say it cannot continue this issue, this case. You guys see it when this white council and his team started laying the foundation, putting our leader on stand to speak. That was when they started planning to make sure that Binta Nyako will be out from this case because she has compromised, because his two hands were tied, because his husband and his son are also in EFCC net. They want to use it military by butter. The White Council, Barcelona understood what is going on with the rest of legal team. they start planning with our leader. And guess what? The same Netanyahu use his mouth and say, okay, he hands up on the case. And remember, even when Netanyahu announced that, okay, he hands up, he come back again, he want to continue the case. And I would say he can't continue on my case. Not now, not tomorrow, never. So who puts Netanyahu by the side? Is it Nigerian government or our leader Mazi with his lawyer? With your lie and propaganda everywhere.
That is what they want.
Let's continue.
They jumped from 2015. They now coming into the 2020.
Okay, now Biafrans, those are listening to me because I'm going to take this one. This one is end because the other one, because for you to edit call the video, it take too long. I have to play the voice from my phone, not from my computer. Let's continue from my phone. So I want you guys to where it starts. So the voice may not be that loud, but it will be manageable.
Bringing this thing, that is what they want. That is the most.
Please, can you guys hear it? Is it loud? I want someone to comment in the comment section. Is the voice coming out well? Let me play it.
For them, what happened from 20?
So if the voice is coming out okay, please comment. If it's not coming out okay, we can end the program. I can find time to fix it. Maybe weekend we continue the program. But if it's coming out okay, I want someone to comment on comment section. If the voice is coming out okay, please.
2021 in 2024. That is the most important part for them. And as they will be coming in court, they will now be bringing all those people they have caught.
Okay, it's okay. All right, okay, it's okay.
People were not asking.
Okay, it's very loud.
Was shouting,
Okay.
I am IPOD, I am IPOD.
Okay, let's continue the program. Okay.
This guy is not IPOD. IPOD family worldwide was telling most of you, he is not IPOD. Most of you were talking. We made press release for 3 years. For 3 years. We went protest because we know with the security report we have, with what we know that was happening, this is not unbelievable. We cannot take this. We didn't start it from agreement. It is something that we have started from time immemorial. That if you are involved in criminality, we don't accept you in IPO. At least I have given an example of 2017.
Okay.
Ojuku and Disco. 2017. And when this kind of things surface again, we move on head on. But because it was premeditated, they have already planned everything. Most of them mount some group in Okigwe, mount in Andes side, mount in Ngokwana, which in also some of them now were running over the people in Anambra, Okoeme, Osmo, all these places, all Isiala, Iseke, all of them. And some politicians, they know those boys. These are people that grow in their communities. And they are boys to politicians. They are boys to politicians. They continue killing our people, killing their political opponents, killing them.
Chinasa Nwakita, we have your voice when you say that you were contacted for a political assassination. And you say when they contact you for the first time or email guy, you see no. Later it's okay. Let them send you the pictures. Simon Ekpa used it on the program. We have it. I have used it. I have played it several on some program I did for pass. You guys should go and check the program. So when you say that some people, politicians are doing, you are also working for politicians because they have also contacted you. And you said that it was Oji, Oji's son, the former governor of Abia State, that contacted you, who they wanted to take out on this planet Earth. So is it the job of IPOB? That's why Mazin now can have moved on. Chinasa and Nwakita, listen, internet never lie. This is what you say with your mouth. You say you were contacted to do this dirty job. So if I'm lying, I know you're here. Tell me, bring the video up. I'll bring the video. I'll just bring the video. People will listen to what you said. You guys are the same. That's why in the past election, our satellite TV radio on air, Chukwudo Former will use it to campaign for APC. Our satellite TV, you guys use it for APC campaign. Went to UK and change Onyendu Mazina Kano as a director of Radio Biafra. You guys are evil. Evil. Because most of you never knew that a day like this will come, that Mazina Kano will be free someday. You guys never see it coming. The same way what happened to Simon Ekpa, his camp. Because Ngozi Olabeze and the Ogenkele, they also believe that Simon Ekpa will be jailed. See what they are doing. Are they fighting for Biafra? No. They are fighting themselves now. Money. The same thing that happened in IPOB. Let's continue.
Even this man, they are talking now that they caught in criminality in Enugu. They said he's an autopilot. This man, this Libya, in Enugu, they say he's autopilot. Go and see. And they come in, they talk, they met. Because of what? Autopilot. Those criminal was a cover for all of them. It's into kidnapping, human rituals.
You can see how fool you are. You can see how foolishness you sound. You're talking about that DB. They say it's an autopilot. You can see. Who say that it's an autopilot? Where is the proof that the man is into Biafra struggle? Because you are not in line with someone, that does not mean that you will hate somebody so much that you will want that person to put to death. Because we are not agreeing, that does not mean that you are my enemy. They say that man is an autopilot. How about if they say that man is an IPOB? What will you be happy? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ ka na-agwa Chinasa Nwakita. They say it's an autopilot. If they say that man is an IPOB member, IPOB family member, uncle, not nonsense. Let's continue listening to this blackmail garbage. They say it's an autopilot. Nonsense.
But doing it under the name of Biafra agitation. It was all planned. And that is all what they are gathering. That is why when the leadership saw all these things, we told them we do not believe, because we know what they plan, we know what they want to execute. You people who in this struggle have taken the heat. Chinasa would have taken in this struggle. Because I know certain things. Just for this struggle to survive. And this is how we will talk. I will tell them.
Can you tell us the hit you have taken, Chinas and Nwakita? Somebody that is faceless. If not we that bring your pictures out, nobody knows who you are. Onwe m onye bụ. Onwere onye ma onye bụ. All some of us that know that this is you, that's why we bring your pictures out when you start disobeying Mazina and Kanu. Some we have people that are in homeland. People like Time in African Lab. That they chased out that guy escaped. How can a faceless person like you say you have taken hits? Because those you are working with, they are the one giving you the hits. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ.
This, we have it. This is the information here with evidence. This person is doing this. This person is doing this. This is what they are doing. It is not IPOB intelligence unit. They are working. They are gathering information. And we don't waste time because if we allow one person with such character to be inside IPOB, he will commit many IPOB members. Because if he's doing that, he can go to a normal IPOB family member and maybe who doesn't know, at the end of the day, the family, an innocent family, will pay for his crime. Because some of them, like Ojukwu, when Ojukwu was committing that rubbish, he was committing the rubbish, he will run. He will say they are looking for him. Who is looking for you? They will say they are looking for them. You see them running. And he ran, go to a family member house to hide. Had it been we found out early, and before we found out, we have already caused damage in IPOB. Ojukwu ran to one IPOB family member who is sympathizing. He's sympathizing with him. He said because he's talking on Radio Biafra. He never knew, not because he's talking on Radio Biafra, because he's involved in criminality. The person accommodated him. Yes, ma'am.
Go on, we are waiting for you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Jonathan Chinedu is talking to him with another phone.
Yes. Yes. So
Tell him what to say.
By the time we understood, Ojukwu was involved in criminality in 2017. Now he's running to one of our family members. I'm not going to call that place. He's saying he's hiding there, that they are pursuing him because he's speaking on Radio Biafra, not knowing because he was into criminality. Some of the gangs were caught. Now himself was on the run. The family member accepted him as somebody thinking, while in the woman's house, he pregnanted the daughter of the woman. Do you understand? POB members who opposed this criminal, they were killed. They were macheted in their houses. Names. And because of those boys, many of them, we will not forgive them. Up to America, I will never forgive them. There are many of them I will never forgive. It doesn't matter what happened. It is personal. To live out of stop. You leave. Because if they say they identified him, and when he took his bike to leave, one of them, Sky, started to tell him, so he came here. So he have come here to find out what is happening. The guy came and told us, say, there is something wrong. You people have called off this seat at home. But this is what is happening. Eze Ohiri, or is it Ohiri or Ohiri? Eze Ohiri. He was the one they gathered in his place. Who share this money? So they make sure on Monday they make sure nobody comes out. What concerns us? When the boy came, it was like, I told him, I said, you leave. Because if he said they identified him, and when he took his bike to leave, one of them, Sky, started to tell him, so he came here. So he have come here to find out what is happening. He didn't. I told him to leave out of stubbornness. After 1 week, they said he was ambushed. He was just driving his bike and people shot him. There are many. I don't want to mention their names. And because of those boys, many of them we will not forgive them. Up to America, I will never forgive them. There are many of them I will never forgive. It doesn't matter what happened. It is personal. Because these are people who are dedicated. They are our comrades, our fellow comrades. Because you are working for Nigeria government, because money was given to you people, you sabotage the life of men. You sabotage the life of people. Eh? All of them now, most of them, Hope promised to send abroad. He gave them money. All of them have run to Nasarawa State.
You know, Biafrans, no, I want to say something. Chinasa Nwakita was talking about our brothers that are defending the land. Out of a sudden, they start buying themselves. You can see what you said about the one you said Sky identify. And after a week, that guy was ambushed and he's gone. Ask me, who caused all those things? Who caused these things that the boys, the men, our brothers on ground that is defending the land, out of a sudden, they divided. They start fighting themselves. Who caused it? Chinasa and Nwakita is part of it. But let me also tell you guys, that is why if this guy as the light TV, Prince Darlington, that guy also play a major role for what is also happening in our land today. For this, our boys, some of them don't love them. They don't see themselves and trust themselves anymore. As the light TV, Prince Darlington. If another one, what's his name? Odin Kemma is part of it. Again, it was Prince Darlington as the light TV. Moko Soji came out just because they want to upset Madame Nenyanya. They dish out this propaganda that the boys, our boys in the bush, they are hungry. That Madame Nenyanya sees the money of ESN. Remember, that was the time of Nede Ofreba Madumoyibo. Someone only then. They use that statement that guy make on air, destroy a lot of things in IPOB. This is the fact. And that statement alone that guy make on air push a lot of people to Simon Ekpa, to autopilot. Some people say that's having second mind. So the money we donated to our boys on ground were seized. But it's a fatal lie. Because Nelly Ofreba Moyibo, they want Madame Nenyanya to be out, head of finance to be out. And they cook this propaganda. And up to today, no proof. All those things Nelly Ofreba said, up to today, all those women, all those people that fought Madame Nenyanya, where are they today? Where are they today? But Madame Nenyanya, head of finance, is still there. Is still there. So, Darlington used this lie then. You guys can remember. On everywhere. Because, yeah, man, ego, Anything you know that na mad somebody, anything you know about the money in a thing somewhere, you know a statement that's not good. One no matter the Bible, you will start having second mind. So Chinasa and Nwakita knew that what that guy is saying is pure lie. But the same Chinasa and Nwakita, they also want Madam to be out. You can see what happened between 2021 up to date. How they bully the woman, how they lie against him. But today, that woman can't over there. They also went to Germany. You know, they did not succeed. They go to court. They were defeated. In Italy, they succeed. They hijacked the account in Italy. That's why you guys don't hear about the IPB account in Italy, because they succeeded. They moved to South Africa. They did not succeed. They now open welfare account in South Africa. They moved to America. All the dinner companies, they say no way. They say no way. But these are the facts. So when Prince Daniel bring that issue out, that we know it's a fatal lie. Then I was not on media, I was on comment section. And I said, okay, what are you saying? This thing, you are trying to destroy this movement. Or say, no, that's in IPOB, even ejide mmadụ emecha ya move ahead. I meet any obstacle, we finish it, we move ahead. All that thing that guy that day, that guy damaged a lot of things. This is the fact. And that was when our boys, they started having contact with our boys. You can hear Madam Onowu say that na Butuzo, now Madam Azuka play a major role to convince Butuzo to join Simon Ekpa camp. You think they convince here? All ego. That is why Onyendu say that stay away with our men on ground. Onyendu say it, warn us on earth, stay away. That's why I never talk about our men on ground. Or do you think I don't have information? I never talk about them because you can never talk about those Nibu AK-47. Igwe Putele, somebody's life will be gone. That is the fact. Or even when you search the Zuzueli, Adando Ocho, the Zuzueli, ọkwụna ihe ka ọ na-ekwu ndị egburegbu ụmụ nke okwu na egbu about 1,000 something Ngozi Olubeze assembly all the mmadụ ka a na-egbu because men on ground ndị bụ egbe one day they don't onye ndu mmadụ the implication onye ndu warn us about it but they refuse to listen about what onye ndu said, and this is what we are witnessing today. Ka mgbadodo ebe a first, let's continue because ebe anyị na-aga ilika. First, let's continue.
Many of them are in Nasarawa. Go to Nasarawa now. Nasarawa is like all because it's little cheaper. Go to Nasarawa. Many of the boys hope said he will take to abroad. All of them, we have shipped them to Nasarawa. Most of those boys that have committed that rubbish, that is where they took money and all of them run. To Nasarawa state. You know, it's close to Abuja. That is where many of them are hiding in Nasarawa. All those boys told them don't go Lagos. They all run.
No, you guys will bear with me. If with this guy is so lousy. What is so lousy by no by speaking? Now he was talking. Go to Nasarawa, say some of them build house in Nasarawa. Now tomorrow, if Nigeria government start going after Igbo guys that are doing business in Nasarawa, building house, we will start crying that they are kidnapping our people or they are buying our people. But it was this guy that is giving information on Radio Biafra, telling them that so people are in Nasarawa. Then how will the Nigeria so-called security agents know? All the only afọ na-asụ Igbo, na-asụ Bia, anwụrụ ya. Ọkwa onye ọbụla afọ na-asụ Bia, anwụrụ ya. This guy, all the lousy, onye ahụ nkịta ala. You see how he's putting our people in danger? Una na-anụ ya. Let's continue.
We know. We will never forgive. And we will never forget all the crimes they have committed. Therefore, dear friends, what I am telling you people is that the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it is already, Nigeria government have already kept what they want to use against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It was something they prepared. They gathered it during this period. All the things they're using against Ekerima is what they have kept to use against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why we continue to say, because he was inside, he is inside detention, and they formulate all these things. We know some people out of their greed facilitated those rubbish, and they do them themselves inside IPO because somebody is going to talk rubbish because you don't like Chinasa, you don't like Chike Dozie. They should go ask them from 20th December. From 20th December, okay, is in Aba, in the synagogue in Aba, came out in the synagogue, bring two chicken against Chinasa and Chike Dozie. They lie against us. Talk all kind of rubbish against us. In a live program that we will die before December. Today, okay, is it? Where is he? Nobody ever know he is part of the kidnappers. That is why they were praying for Chinasa and Chike Dozie to die. He was the native doctor that do chants for all these criminals. He come out on social media. Chinasa I said, this stupid guy that can't even buy ordinary traditional chicken. He's a Greek chicken. This guy, death is calling him. Today, he's in the ground. They later caught him, killed him. The Nigerian government caught him and killed him. He was one of the kidnappers, mentioned his name. They came and they broke those places, carried him. Other group, they went to Agule to kill cow or goat against the POS. Because of all of them that were doing those things were people connected to the criminals.
You see, because okay Eze talk about Chinasa and Nwakita, about what they are doing that they are not doing okay. He became a kidnapper. And overnight, Nigerian security agents got him and take him to the land of no return. Because they talk about Chinasa and Nwakita. Because they talk about Chinasa and Nwakita. Nigerian government got him. The guy became a kidnapper, became a native doctor. And he was referring to that synagogue man in Abia. Now, a synagogue man become a dibia overnight, become a kidnapper overnight. And out of a sudden, one of the gang they was caught and his name was mentioned, and they now got him and tie him. Tie him. They did not even put him to trial. Evan is still in trial. Evan the kidnapper is still in trial. But those ones, the moment they hold you, they tie you. Who is Chinasa Nwakita? I'm asking you guys. Who is this man? Who is working for? Onye with this man? Okay, let's continue.
All of them that were coming out on social media attacking. If you dig, you found out that they are related. They are connected to the criminals. The other one that says is using Akupe. Akupeto. If he come and tell you, is Chinasa Woru a saboteur? And I don't know the Afro, I don't know the Akupe. Is Chike Dozie Munde DOS? And I don't know. No, all Simon gave with Rani Biafra. Of a letter, they caught him also. He is part of the criminal gang. Oh, Yawa. On any of his brother he got, he asked, this thing, is he a saboteur or non saboteur? He says saboteur, he says, stupid sets of people. The woman, okay, Omadaka in America. Oh, what? They bought cow, Nelly. They bought cow. He go naked to swear on the DOS. He go naked. Where is he today? Babu Bridget. These are people who came even on social media and they make vote of no confidence. Now he may overthrow the leadership of IPO. These are the same people. The same people that make open, make on social media, gather people, call themselves directorate of their ministry. They say, there is nothing we did not battle. Because of this thing happening today, where are they to come and defend this name they are calling IPO? I am asking all of you. Where are they? Today, all IPO, every day we are.
Do you see this guy in any topic? Unafunu na bondi leadership. These are the worst DOS Onyendo Assembly. I'm sorry to say this. These are the worst DOS Mazin Nankana Assembly. I'm being honest with you. The Momio and Iluanya Barrister Imam Mezo may rest in perfect peace there, and the Obido Obieno, they are better than these people. These are the worst set of DOS in the leadership.
Defending ourselves. All of them who gathered and used the name of IPOD committing rubbish, they were not part of IPOB. They just joined IPOB. They just surfaced after. Now she go and form Sunrise. Those things that this guy claimed to be part of you, most of you were supporting him. How many of you now is defending IPOB? Him. Pastor Jack go into it with the DSS. Hand over him again? No. Mamaya, you hear about them again? No. They have all gone one side. They have done the job they are asked to do. They have caused all this damage. When we were talking about these people, because guys, let's asking that you are jealous. But all what is happening. Everybody coming. Everybody coming. 6th of July. From let me repeat.
Now, I want you guys to listen.
Because Mazin Namdekano was not brought to court. They said he's supposed to be brought, that we will start.
Now, Biafrans, this is where I want to, dismantle Chinasa Nwakita with ezoku Chineke, with UACN n'ọnụ. This is where I want to dismantle this guy. This is where I want to kantie yotimbodombo. Aba kantoli ya kankliko ogodo. He was talking, he was referring to my program some time ago that they disobeyed Mazin Kanu about Monday Ghost Town. I want you guys to hear. Then let's go into action and bring the evidence. Yeah, wow. Yeah, oh yeah. Baffle sword, yeah, wow.
Sit at home.
Yeah.
Sit at home, let me repeat.
Yeah.
Was because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. They said he's supposed to be brought to court on 25th of July or 26th of July. And there was information, rumor started spreading that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu might be sick. Even it is from these women in America, we hear that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will not last the next 2 weeks in the DSS custody because of the way he was tortured. When our lawyer, they went to see him, they were denied access, both Ejiofor, during that period. What do you expect the leadership to do? They brought Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. At that point, all of you are saying we know what happened to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We said no. The leadership comes that we are going to lock down Biafra land. Every Monday, a sign of civil disobedience until they allow the barristers to meet Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Until they bring Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to court. People to see him. That was the reason for the sit at home. The barristers, everybody says that, they are not giving them the chance. And we are hearing that our leader life is in danger in 2 weeks' time because he was brought down from the. They said the women who knew that he was in Kenya, they were talking that he will not last for 2 weeks. He cannot survive after 2 weeks. Is that not the reason why we call for the sit at home? And let me make something very clear, because I have gotten this information where people are saying, they said Onyendu told you about sit at home. Let me make something very clear here. Let me, because from the time they brought Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Mazin Chinasa and Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, from the time they brought him in DSS, we never speak till today. But in 2020, I'm making it very clear, because some are saying, hey, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu told you, don't make the sit at home. Nobody will blackmail me with this. Everybody knows this. In 2020, 14th September 2020, everybody knows what 14th September means. It is the Saboteur Day in Biafra land. Before that time,
Biafrans, I want you guys to listen because it was referring to my program. Because I told him that he disobeyed Mazin Nnamdi Kanu instruction. He and Chika Poli disobeyed the Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for this Monday Ghost Town. And believe me, this Monday Ghost Town, this Monday sit at home. If these people have obeyed Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, most of the things that's happening in our land will not be happening. Because even then, someone ain't any power to say sit at home. No. Okay, that wing then. It was this sit at home that gave Simon a wing, because people obey that sit at home. And a lot of people are not happy that that sit at home was cut off. And people did not also know that Onyendo have told these guys to suspend that Monday Ghost Town on 6th of August. And that's why he was telling you guys that nobody would blackmail him. But I'm man with his video. Blackmail is each other. Now, let's listen.
Having a conversation with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, we are saying, what are we going to do on this 14th Saboteur Day? We are having a normal discussion. I said, should we make a lockdown to remember this day that they came to your place, Operation Python dance, and killed people? He told me, no, we will not do any sit at home. on 14th September 2020. He said because he don't want our people, that our people are somehow. He don't want our people to abuse this seat at home. He said that to me in 2020. You know, I used to tell you, I don't forget anything. Not anything I forget anyhow. Not anything I forget anyhow. So at the end of it, that was it. On the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition. And we came and set up the seat at home. Our target was to make sure they bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, and they make sure that people have access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, especially at that particular moment these issues are happening. When we were informed to call up the seat at home, we did not disobey. The seat at home, the first time was the first day they brought Mazi. They allowed Aloy Ejimako to see Mazi, and that was on 6th of August. 6th or 8th of August, 2021. After we set up the seat at home, that was the first Monday of that seat at home was the day Aloy Ejimako met Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told us to call up the seat at home, which Mazi Doziem obeyed, went on air, called up the seat at home. The second week, we couldn't carry out the seat at home. On the second week, we could not. We obeyed him and called it off. And that was it. The moment we call it off, upon all what we begged, that allow this thing, we control it. We are the ones who said until that it will be reviewed. Allow us. We control it. We know how we set up this thing. I am the one who made the announcement. If we call it off like this, it will be a big problem. Nobody listens to us. But obey is what we have to carry out. We obeyed and call it off. The next thing, the women in America, in America, those women, and this group of autopilots turn around and said, we call up the seat at home. We have taken 6 billion from Nigerian government. All the accusations, they start to accuse us like hell. And that is what the politicians told them to do. They were just blackmailing. They were only blackmailing. They were only blackmailing us. Blackmail upon blackmail. There was nothing they can do than to continue blackmailing.
Biafrans, I hope you guys heard what he just said. That Ononyendu give that instruction for them to call it off. Chika Polism call it off. It's a pure lie. I will provide the evidence. No? And he said again that it was the Vice Council, Aloy Ejimako, on 6th of August, or 8th, but this was on 6th that, see Onyendu. It's a pure lie. They have seen Onyendu before that on 6th. But now we have to go on break. When we come back, I will put up the link. Then I will start debunking this lie from Chinasa and Nwakita. I told him, if he come on air to lie 1 million times, Mazi Ezumeza will be on air to debunk him 1 million times. They won't. Let's go on break. We are coming back.
That is why the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, the government set in with their machineries. The reason of keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till death is not that if the Nigerian government want to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, anywhere that they will kill him. If the Nigerian government could be able to adopt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and hold him for complete 8 days, before bringing him to court. I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate him. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government want to eliminate Mazen Kano inside the custody, they will do it. We can only fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will get tired. People will be killed. People will continue their life. It's a reality every one of us must put in their mind. That is why I said on most times I make the post. I say, what you can get through this. That is why the moment Mazen Kano was kidnapped in Kenya, the government set in with their machineries. The reason of keeping Mazen Kano till death is not that if the Nigerian government want to kill Mazen Kano in Kenya, anywhere that they will kill him. If the Nigerian government could be able to adopt Mazen Kano and hold him for complete 8 days before bringing him to court, I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate him. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government want to eliminate Mazen Kano inside the custody, they will do it. We can only fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will get tired. People will be killed. People will continue their life. It's a reality every one of us must put in their mind. That is why I said on most times I make the post. I say, what you can get.
Do you know how many
through
trillions
the
that are pumped into America? I'm talking of America alone. I never talk about UK. What of Italy? All these places, do you know how many trillions of dollars each year? All this is when we have the new liberation, they feel that they are going to miss all these things. Do you think that they will just keep quiet and say, oh yeah, take your liberation like that? It's going to be bloody. You're ready for this, oh? Because we love life, even if it means living under slavery. Average Igbo man love for life. I am telling you, I love for life. That's why, privately, personally, I am against this desperation for our leader coming out. I am against it. Showing Nigeria that I the desperate. Yeah, no, dear. Hey, all the desperate to come out. Yeah, weakness. Yeah, they show weakness. I know here. And they show her weakness. Oh, at all costs. Which means Biafra could be sold for him to come out. It's part of the negotiation. Do you see the mess we are in? I know in a pressy for our leader coming out. I am against it. Showing Nigeria that I the desperate. Yeah, no, dear. Hey, all the desperate to come out. Yeah, weakness. Yeah, they show weakness. I know here. And they show her weakness. Oh, at all costs. Which means Biafra could be sold for him to come out. It's part of the negotiation. Do you see the mess we are in? I know in a bigger mess than we think. It's better we understand.
Welcome back, welcome back. Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra. This is Mazi Zumezunwe. As I welcome you once more again, please welcome others. Please, on our YouTube, Ikechukwu is Maze. If you are not subscribed, please endeavor to do so. Subscribe on our YouTube, Ikechukwu is Maze. Also follow us on our pages on Facebook, Mazi Zumezunwe, Ikechukwu is Maze, and Ikechukwu Umadi is Maze. Also on S handle, Chukwudi Benjamin is Maze. No? This is where we'll be getting our message with Ezoku Chineke, undiluted truth. Ezoku Chineke. Now, we are back. Remember, Chinasa Nwakita said the link is there. If you have any question, you can come up and ask me question. The link is there on YouTube. No, on YouTube you can find the link there on YouTube. I think let me check if it's there. Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, the link is on YouTube. It's also on Facebook. Maazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Uh, the link is there. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me pin the link on Facebook. Okay, I pin it on Facebook. Then on Facebook is there, at Maazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. So if you have some question, you can come up and ask. And remember, your camera must be open. If your camera is not open, I'm not taking you. I'm not bringing you up. If I will hardcore, another man, I'm a very small space. That's why I don't put on phone number. Phone number here. Here I have call everywhere. When you put on call, mala. No, I'm not in that shenanigan. Even now, about hardcore. Ndị eziokwu na-adị mma na ntị. That is why ịma nke mme bata ịma nke ịchọrọ nke nkwume ekwutere come up tinye ilu because I'm not better than you. I am not better than you. So ndewo. Now, Chinasa Nwakita said that they obey Maazi Nnamdi's instruction. Apart from Benjamin Madubugo that come up and told us that Onyendu is not happy with this man because they disobeyed his order. You guys have the video. I'm not going to use that video, but I'm going to use the video, the voice of Chinasa Nwakita, and also the voice of Chika Paul Edoziem. Iti otimbodombo. Iyi akakanklika ogodo. Isi akwala. Now, the first voice we're going to use is Chika Paul Edoziem before Chinasa Nwolu. I want you guys to listen to Chika Paul Edoziem, what he said about the sit at home. I'm there to listen.
When he said we should suspend the sit at home, and I asked our people, those that I had discussion with, I said, but what is the reason? They don't even give any reason why we should suspend it. And they said he didn't give a reason. And I asked them, but you tell me, what reason would I give Biafrans why I am suspending this sit at home when our demands has not been met? That was my question. I asked those both in DOS and those who were not in DOS that I had the opportunity to speak with. They were there the news. I asked them, what will be the reason I have to give? And so, with that, sorry, I think I'm trying to mix a little thing here, but the lawyers have not come back to us now. Now, this is before the night, the first day of it. So when I was asking them, what is the reason they want us to suspend this thing? And they told me that we should use NECO as an excuse. I mean, we should use NECO because of the exam that the people are trying to hold. And I said, but NECO doesn't really, it's not the strongest excuse to give Biafrans why we should stop the sit at home. And I will be very, very frank. And I will take the responsibility. I haven't said it on air before because it's not, I don't come on air and I said, because there is no reason from our leader that we should stop this sit at home, that we are going to go ahead with the sit at home. And then we went ahead with the first sit at home. After we did the first sit at home, and it was a huge success, unbelievably successful. Then, after that same Monday after the sit at home, the lawyers had a visit again to Onyendu, and they now came back and said that Onyendu said we must suspend that sit at home. So that message came now the second time, and I said, okay, if Onyendu insists, after the evidence we have provided that this thing was successful and that our people were willing to do it, if he insists, I will suspend it. And I suspended it. That instruction came from Onyendu. And anybody who tells you otherwise is lying. And that's how I'll answer that question for you. Now,
You know, and onye waited this news to Chika Paul Edoziem we find Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, not even Aloy. Onye waited this news to them Ifeanyi Ejiofor, not even Aloy. And listen, Biafrans, most of us, we are not happy that that sit at home was cut off. But we don't know that Onyendo have given instruction. But this is where this man Chika Paul Edoziem Chineke ya akpụ ya ọkụ. Biafras, those of you that are very old in this movement, when Onyendo give you instruction, you don't need to ask reason. What reason? There is something that you guys are debating, you to Onyendo is changing, okay. But when it comes to an instruction and a command, what you will do, you don't need to say what reason. That is why Uche Mefo is far, far better than this man. Before you follow. Then, in the first time Onyendo was rendition in 2015-16, you guys will also bear me witness. Uche Mefo will say that this message, this command come from the highest command. Uche Mefo will pass the message to us. Uche Mefo don't ask any reason. Uche Mefo will tell us that this instruction is from the highest command. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Uche Mefo will not ask Onyendo, why can't you give me reason? Why should I do this or not? And also remember, this is one of the things they used to blackmail Kanu then. Because on the eve of that Monday goes down, on 9th of August, on 8th, Kanu waited for them to do the bid, the instruction of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They refused to do it. That's when Kanu go on Ando to say that this thing have been suspended. And you will hear from Chika Paul said, talking about NECO. The person that bring that NECO idea was Kanu. Because he was demanding, what reason will I give Biafrans? Kanu said, okay, since you are demanding for a reason, tell Biafrans that because of the NECO. But for me, we don't need to get any reason why you should suspend that sit at home, why you should carry out the instruction of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We don't need to hear that. What you have to do is to come on air and tell us that this sit at home has been suspended by the highest command of this movement, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Period. This is what Uche Mefo was doing then. The Chika Paul Edoziem was demanding for a reason from our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He was demanding for a reason. Chinasa Nwakita in Ania. And we also hear from Chika Paul Edoziem telling us that when the lawyer visited our leader again the next Monday, they also bring the message to them. That was the second on that should be on 16th of that August. And that was when they suspended it. And Biafrans are not happy. But this man refused to tell us that this message is from our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. This is as simple as ABCD. And Kanu was blackmailed because he went on Ando and said this thing had been suspended. But Chika Paul did not play the role of head of DOS. Rather, I was looking for a reason. Now, we should come to Chinasa Nwakita. Chinasa Nwakita told us that only the message keep on coming, keep on coming. Everybody feel reluctant about only the message for them to suspend this at home. Everybody feel reluctant. That was what Chinasa Nwakita said. I want you guys to listen. Chinasa Nwakita Alpha. If you can't start go now. If you can't start go if you can't say go think bodombo butezoku Chineke, I want you to hear your voice now, Chinasa Nwakita, because I know you're here.
Now, when we mount up that pressure, everywhere started to panic. When we declared this sit at home, we got a message from the leader that we should call off this sit at home. I don't want to go deep on people. There were people who played a very dangerous role against that sit at home for their own selfish interest. Because I expect you to come here to ask. When we put sit at home, you saw that Ohaneze Ndibo, you saw the people opposing the sit at home. You saw them. And you saw people who were giving them thumb up. It is that destruction they want in IPOB. It is to destroy and discredit the IPOB leadership. After due consultation with our leader, we went ahead, conducted the first sit at home that was carried around the world. Our leader continued to send message that the sit at home, we should call it off. The message continued to come. Everybody was reluctant to call it off. Why I'm explaining that the sit at home, we should call it off. The message continued to come. Everybody was reluctant to call it off. Why I'm explaining this thing is continue to come. Everybody was reluctant to call it off. Why I'm explaining this thing.
Chinasa Nwakita. Onwe ikwu nkita. Onwe ikwu kita ka na ajogo. Do you have anything to say? He said that only the message keep on coming. The message continue to come. Everybody was reluctant about our leader's message. Go and find the meaning of reluctant. The message continued to come. Everybody was reluctant about our leader's message. This is what we told us. Now you are here to tell us that you guys obey our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Asị m Chineke kpọọ ọkụ mgbọsị eke, mgbọsị onye, mgbọsị afọ, mgbọsị nkwọ. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. This is not 2021. I have a very small space. Very small space can win. But it's all the powerful. Only you must surely get my message. You know, go level already, but you're not man enough to tell me that you are here. Because you are talking about my program. So Chinasa Nwakita, tell me, how do you obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You did not obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You and Chika Polito did not obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why Benjamin Madbugo came out and told us that Onyendu was not happy with you guys. Because you guys disobeyed him. Chinasa Nwakita, if you come on air to lie, to blackmail, to lie 1 million times, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I will debunk you 1 million times. This is a fact. Ezoku Chineke. Biafrans, on this note, we'll call it a day. Anyị asụ na onye anyị fụ tat ka anyị mee gịnị ka anyị fụ echi. Ndụ nka. Agwa m Chinasa Nwakita that Mụnwa, I will be their last bus stop. I will be their last bus stop. Mmeti woti mgbodo mgbe woteze bụ Chineke. Ana masị ka ọ mara anyị mma. Ndewonu.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazinamti Kanu stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi Asume Sumwe Kwensu, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Mazinamti Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. This song is a creative expression and tribute Mazinamti Kanu's situation is